Hi, I'm Julie McCann with the GetYouInShape.com team, and today I'm here to talk to you about how do you get vegetables and fruits in your diet on a regular and daily basis. According to the USDA guidelines, depending on your age and your gender, you're supposed to get anywhere from 1.5 to 2 cups of fruits and 1.5 to 2 cups of vegetables every day. If you want to figure out what that actually means, read more of the detail below that I provided in the write-up. But I just want to show you some quick and easy tips on how to get that done and what I do to help me make sure that I get my complete servings that are required. First of all, when it comes to fruit, it's pretty easy. And Cynthia talked about this in one of her tips from us on snacking and healthy snacks. Make sure that you have plenty of fruit that's easy to quick grab and go, like apples, oranges, and bananas. Those are great things to throw in the purse with you if you're running out some errands so you're not tempted to stop and get something unhealthy. Also, don't forget the berries. Right now they're in great season: strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. And the key with those is getting them all prepared, washed up, cut them up, put them in a container so that you can put yourself a bowl together, and maybe even mix it up with some lighter fat-free yogurt, because that makes a great dessert, and it's very, very tasty and very filling. All right, now when it comes to vegetables, the things you want to have on hand are things like your staples like celery, which celery I usually have chopped up and chunked up, put in a baggie. I buy bagged lettuce. I also buy prepared lettuce like spinach because I like to combine my lettuces for salads. I try to have a salad every day. I prepare it as I go, but I try to get everything done ahead of time that I can. I buy the little carrots. I'll chunk those up or even use these in my celery with some ranch dip and have that fat-free ranch dip and use that for my vegetables. I love jicama. If you've never tried it, it's a great addition to a salad. I also chunk that up and have it ready for dicing. Radishes, same thing. I put those in a container in water. And then you can also add your cauliflower and your broccoli for your salads. But I use some other vegetables pretty much for cooking. I try to keep my peppers. I love peppers, every color. And when you look at this, you should see all colors of the rainbow. We've got greens, reds, oranges, yellows. And you want to keep your vegetables in a lot of colors. Don't stick to one color group. And I like to have my peppers all diced up and ready to go to use in anything, from adding it to a pizza to stir-frying it in with some pasta. You can dice it up however you want to. Same thing with broccoli. I am not a fan of broccoli. I don't like the flavor or texture, but I know it's a great vegetable for me to include in my makeup here. So I dice it up really thin, and I'll show you here in a minute how I do that and actually map the taste of it so I can get the vegetable in, but I don't really have to taste it. Green beans right now are in season. Those are easy grab and goes, but you need to maybe clean them up, dice them up, cut off the head so they're all ready to cook up any given night, so you're not doing this and dreading it on the weeknights. Do your preparations on the weekends. Asparagus is in season right now. Very easy. And asparagus, all you need to do to prepare it is snap it off where it easily breaks, wash them up, season them, throw them on the grill, whatever you want to do. My onions, I even try to get those all diced up and ready to go for the week because it's a great flavor enhancer for salads and stir-fries. Zucchini and squash is another staple in my house. These go with just about everything from grilling them to sauteing them or dicing them up in a stir-fry that I put in with some pastas. So let's talk about seasonings. There's lots of different kinds of seasonings you can use to enhance your vegetables, because you want to, try something new all the time so you're not having the same old thing. Whether you're sauteing it, whether you're grilling it, whether you're steaming them. Chutneys, I said that wrong, Tony's, however it's pronounced, Louisiana style, is Cajunine is a staple in their house. Old Bay has been around forever, and it's a great seasoner. You've got some salt replacements. They're mixed up, Crazy Jane's salt and pepper, so you don't use the salt, and also your different kinds of peppers. What you want to look for in seasoning, things that don't have any additives, things that don't have any of the MSG, but will really bring out the natural flavors of your your vegetables. You can use natural herbs, but then again, I'm talking about quick, easy things, and these are the easy go-tos. When it comes to your oils, you've got lots of choices. Your standard virgin olive oil, you've got flavored oils like this orange olive oil, and then you can also use vinegars, red vinegar, balsamic, rice vinegar. You also have a white wine vinegar. There's lots and lots of different kinds of vinegars and oils that just in the process of cooking you don't need to use a lot to enhance the flavor of your vegetables and make them more tasty from your perspective. We'll come back in a moment and show you a little bit of my preparation techniques and show you some of my little tricks for hiding and masking some of the vegetables I don't care for so much, but also enhancing my fullness and also making sure that I'm getting all the vegetables I need in my diet. So we'll be back in a minute. Hi there, I'm back, and now I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare my veggies for tonight. I'm going to use, I've got zucchini, I've got squash, the yellow squash I showed you, and I've got some red and orange peppers in here. I've preheated my oil, and tonight I'm only using olive oil, and I use just a teaspoon. You don't need a lot of oil to cook your vegetables in. Olive oil is a great choice, but it's not something that you want to overdo on because there's still a lot of fat in olive oil, and regardless of how healthy you think it is, it doesn't take a lot to cook up your vegetables. So you just saw me kind of use my hands. I obviously cleaned those. So I've got this, 2 cups of vegetables, and I also, I really finely diced up my broccoli here. Put that in there as well. And let that cook down just a little bit. And then we'll come back here in just a minute and I'll show you when I'm going to start adding some seasonings and what it's going to turn out like. This is just cooked down maybe like a minute or so, and I'm going to add just a little bit of white wine vinegar. You don't need a lot. It just gives it a little different flavor, and these tops that are just poured out in just a little tiny increments are great. I'm going to use a little bit of that Crazy Jane mixed up salt, a little Crazy Jane mixed up pepper. I love pepper, so I'm going to add a little bit more of my stone ground pepper, and of course my favorite, Tony's. You can overdo it on Tony's, you don't want to do that. We're just going to stir fry that up some more. This probably needs about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on what vegetables you have in here, but it doesn't take a lot. I like mine tender with a little bit of crisp in it, and I've got it on a medium to medium-high heat. Also, another easy way to make vegetables are use these steamer bags. They're great. Ziploc makes these particular kinds. This one is a medium size. They have a large. You can cook these up in 5 to 7 minutes, and you've got some great vegetables. You can put seasonings in the bag and cook it up that way. So give me another couple minutes and we'll come back and show you what it looks like on the final product. Alright, we're back with the final product, and if you look at my dish here, what I've done is put the vegetables all underneath my low-fat ravioli, and it's just a wonderful dish. I kind of chunk up the ravioli, mix up the vegetables there, and you've got a very full, robust meal. Makes you feel full, and it also gives you all your servings of vegetables that you need for your dinner meal. So I hope you enjoy this tip. I hope you can share it with your friends, as well as read some additional information. I've got some great ideas there for additional tips on getting all your vegetables and fruits in your diet, as well as a link to the USDA My Pyramid site that actually has some custom capabilities that you can develop your own plan and figure out how much and what you need to do to get vegetables in your diet. So thanks and have a great day.